Vegan Camp Thailand, the 1st of October 2025. A lot of rain in Lee and everywhere else in northern Thailand. Birds are still eating all of our mulberries here, but we can actually eat some of them right now, so that's cool. A lot of chillies still on the plants and nice flowers coming up. Beautiful orchid. I've been experimenting a little bit with the water plants in the pool to see if they can clean the water, but most of them have died and I'm not sure why, so I need to research a little bit more about this water plants and how to clean the water. Maybe there's not enough oxygen or in the water or something else. Lex coming to be coffee corner. Nice pea flowers. Nice eggplants. Nursery. Pineapples have been cleaned. Blackberries. Oh, this is not completely ripe. Very sour, this type, I don't know. Not that bad, but yeah. And this has failed. Rack for wood. It's just not stable enough in the ground when there's so much rain. So you really need a cement foundation for if you want to build something in northern Thailand where there's a lot of rain. Otherwise things will just collapse and it's not fun. Nice little pumpkin hanging up there. Say hello to Maja. How are you, Maja, today? Are you good? Yeah, you're good almost every day. And Kautom, you have recovered too, right? You're pretty well now. Nice purple flowers. When there are heavy rains like this, it's always so nasty when people have water up to here in their homes. And yeah, it's just difficult to manage. When you also talk with some of the locals that are like more nature minded, they also say like humans have made this for themselves because humans are cutting down the trees in the mountains, and when there's a lot of rain, the water will just flow down the mountains and flood everything. So it would be nice if there was some kind of balance in things, and then people just complain, oh, we have floods and we have problems with nature. But the reality is that when people are just cutting down everything, all the trees, and just planting kaupot, the corn for animal feed, there's not much absorption from long-term growing trees that protect from storms and stuff like that. That's why it's important to diversify and plant different things in your gardens, in nature, and not just to say, okay, for the short term I want to get a little bit of money and just plant some corn for animal feed. It will eventually it will just destroy everything. But I understand more and more young people are going somewhere to earn money, and while the elder generations are in northern Thailand are just taking care of the land, and they don't have energy and power, so they need to do it as easy as possible. That's and how do you do that? Chemicals, burning the crops leftovers, because you cannot manage it otherwise if there's no young people here anymore. So I completely understand the concept, because having to manage an organic garden, then it's just a little bit difficult. But yeah, the mango trees are quite healthy right now. I think this is the cucumber coming up. That's nice. Papaya are starting to ripen up. So that's nice. These papayas are just delicious. The orange limes are also quite nice right now, but they're completely overgrown by the beans right now. Oh, look at the beans over there. Oh, I didn't even see they're ready. Wow. Oh, bean season coming up. Wow, fresh beans from the garden. So it's very, very cool to have many lime trees in the garden, because when some of the trees are done, then others start producing, and then you have lime all the time almost. That's very, very cool, because I think we still have some on the other trees, but this orange lime is really nice to have, and we have a lime in the background here, but there's no lime on the tree as far as I can see. So to have the orange limes is just so nice right now. We still have a lot of, as you can see in the background, we have the sweet bamboo, and we still have a lot of that to eat, but we also have a lot of issues with pests that eat the bamboo. So there are worms eating the bamboo shoots, because they like the bamboo shoots too, like pandas do also. So it's really, but still really nice. Trees providing shade is also very good for different plants to grow, and also for humans not to burn up by the sun. And these are mandarins or oranges, small oranges or limes that are growing here, which is very exciting. And we have Lek coming on her fast motorbike. She's producing a lot of banana products right now, because we have a lot of banana that are ripe, and she is more motivated to do that now, because we have a battery and solar, so she can almost for free produce, like, she doesn't need to use electricity, paying for electricity to use the dryer, because it actually uses a lot. It's like 2 kilowatts per hour, so that's something. The latest compost area, where we have already some pumpkin growing there, and also over here. And this is not pumpkin I've planted on purpose. It's just because we leave some of the seeds and put them in the compost, and then they're just the strongest ones, or something will just pop out from the soil, which is so nice, because when they grow in the compost, they have like a lot of moisture, and the moisture is trapped there, so they will have a lot of water, and they will probably grow even out of season. So usually we plant pumpkins at end of season, or in the beginning, before the rain season starts, like in May or beginning of June. Now it's beginning of October, and these would usually not plant them unless they have access to water, so they can plant them. And we have like very limited access to water, so they will have a difficult time to grow here if they're not grown in compost like this. And the workbench roof was upgraded to metal sheet yesterday. Wow, it's so nice to have metal sheet on the thickest one right now I can buy locally in Lee is 0.47 millimeters. So it's still thin, but it's like thicker than most of other things you can buy here, especially of the Sankasi, as you can see on the right. Oh, there. That is Sankasi. That is also some kind of metal sheet or something, but it's not called metal sheet in Thailand. It's called Sankasi. And the metal sheet is called metal sheet in Thai also. So that's really nice. And you can, they have a machine that bends it in that way, so you can use it as a roof. You can also have a flat piece if you want, or probably other shapes. And now they have also different colors, and you can have a wood color like we have on the building over there. So metal sheet is a very, very nice upgrade for, you can make roofs, you can make walls. So it's like a very nice alternative to what we have been using for a long time. So after 8-9 years of being here in northern Thailand, it's like, okay, you know what works, what doesn't work, and some things. Bamboo is still very nice, and I like bamboo, but you just need to treat it in a special way. We have structures made out of bamboo and doors made out of bamboo that have lasted for ages. But you just sometimes you need to burn them or paint them, or do something about them, or change some parts. That's why it's very important not to use gun, not a gun, what is it called? Nail gun. Nail guns, not cool. So if you don't use nail guns, then everything should work as well, very well, because you just have a screw, or in Thai it's a nut, and then you can just take out the screws and change the parts you need. And the problem with the bamboo is that it attracts moisture, and you can get the and a lot of dogs. Hello, guys. So it attracts moisture, and there is like green mold growing on it, so it's good to cover burn it sometimes. Or yeah, at least I like cover burning, because it's like feels for me as the most environmentally friendly right now compared to many paints. And you can use boric acid too, but it's like, yeah, not the most environmental friendly thing you can use, even though many environmentalists who build out of bamboo use boric acid and say that it's quite safe because it's natural, blah blah blah. But if you get a too high concentration in your soil, it can be harmful for nature on the longer term. But boric acid with sugar also is good for managing pests, like termites and ants. Ants can be very nasty during this period, because they are just trying to take all their houses from the soil into buildings, our buildings, because the rain is coming. So it's it can be a challenge to be in nature sometimes, but it's fun. It's a learning experience. I feel much more confident on managing different issues and problems when living in a garden. So yeah, if you have any questions regarding living in northern Thailand, in the garden, in nature, solar panels, whatever, just let me know in the comments below, and I'll try to explain a little bit more about it. See you next time, and go vegan!